Ah yes, Spring 2025 season. A season where the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and my ass is fucking me. Other than that, it is another season of anime with so many anticipated animes and sequels, so many slice of life animes that will make me diabetic, animes that will make you feel that you are still single and need to touch, I don't know, a fucking leaf, and animes that were animated using MS PowerPoint 2007. As usual, I will be ranking these animes this season into my unbiased, objective, and family-friendly tier list, and I'll attempt to summarize all the reviews in just one video. Emphasis on the word attempt because I think will gonna crash out like I crash out cause of this fucking bullshit manga. Like, what the hell is this? For new and returning viewers, just a recap of our tiers. Aots tier with the anime of the season contenders, at least for me. Must watch tier with animes that I recommend watching but not an anime of the season contender. Decent tier with animes that are pretty good and watchable. Meh tier with animes that didn't reach the senpai's threshold or the threshold to make me hook into it. Trash tier, pretty self-explanatory, and also known as isekai tier. And skip tier with animes that didn't click with me either in plot or in visuals, sequels of anime that I still haven't watched it yet, or animes that were released as ONA, OVA, movie, or all of them. Here are the animes that I skipped. I actually planned to skip To Be Hero X, as I plan to watch this after its completion, but based on the trailer and synopsis, I'll say I'll place it preliminarily in the must-watch tier. For now, no rating for it. I also didn't include Konosuba OVA in the tier list cause although it was released this spring, it is technically not a new season of the anime. But if I'm putting it in the tier list, it's on the Aots tier. Without further ado, let's start with our first anime. Ah, god. The beginning after the end is one of the most anticipated anime this season. With its popularity from the web novel and webtoon, the expectations are high for this one. But not for me. The moment I saw Studio A-Cat was the animation studio for this one, which is by the way animated these trash animes, I lowered my expectations on this one. But oh boy, they really beat my expectations. Cause they managed to go even lower. Like, how do you do that?
When they go low, I go lower.
Despite having good voice acting and a somewhat decent plot for a coming-of-age anime, the animation is just so awful that I really didn't imagine this one happening in my entire life. But X-Arm has more motion than this one. Wait, this is also an isekai anime? Oh, that's why it's shit. Trash. We've got another anime funded by our beloved Uma Musume's horse girl enjoyers, I mean gacha players, and this time it's a spin-off series which is inspired by a real horse in Japan. I thought that it was going to be another Uma Musume anime and just watch it out of obligation, but this anime is actually good. There's still the Uma Musume comedy trademark, but this time, the story is so easy to follow. Cygames pictures nailing the animation, supporting characters having good character writing, and a main character who is so goofy but will do anything just to get her dream. Thank you, gacha players. Keep spending your cash on pulling horse girls. Aots tier. Another Black Butler season, another banger anime, or as it should be. But there's something that really bothered me and I can't pinpoint it. Maybe it's on the delivery of the arc, the story itself, the anime itself, or the animation itself. I should have put this one higher, but for now, meh tier. We've got another season of Fire Force, but unlike the previous ones, this one is a little bit disappointing. Although the story is decent, it lacks a little bit of pacing, but it's still watchable. Let's not talk about the animation because I feel like I'm gonna crush up like I crush it because of this fucking bullshit manga! Decent tier. Previously, I've placed Shoshimin in the decent tier because I'm really not into mystery genre anime at that time. And for season 2, Shoshimin really hooked me back into it. The suspense and the direction are great, the character development is super crazy good, and the animation is still great and captivating. Outs tier. If you love cute girls doing cute things or feel the nostalgia of the old adaptation of Anne of Green Gables, this is a show for you. The modern adaptation showed the level up of animation and direction from 1979 to 2025, and there's this feels good feeling that is much better than this fucking bullshit manga. Like, I don't know what the fuck it rate. I have some complaints about the story because I think that the story of the old adaptation is much better than the modern one. Cause I've watched the original when I was a child through our television and the nostalgia of it really hit me. But I'll give them a pass since they may have tailored it for the younger generation. Overall, must watch tier. New Windbreaker season, same old shit. Like bro, where the hell are the adults in this anime? Are they extinct? If you're here for the fights, go watch it. But for me, meh tier. Rock is a lady's Modesty, another music genre anime that is similar to Bocce the Rock and Girls Band Cry. Like the two animes, this anime's choreography, 2D and 3D animation execution, and instrumental music are crazy great. And the setting gives us another band quirk. Princesses doing rock shreds. Oh my god, that's cringe as fuck. Outs tier. If you like cute girls doing cute things and eating cute foods and just watching some anime while eating or doing something, Food for the Soul is a good anime to watch. The visual and animation are great, and there's still the feels good for an anime of this type. Decent tier. Mono is another cute girls doing cute things anime genre, but this time, it's photography that they are doing. I really love the premise and animation of this anime. Although I should feel the feels good feeling while watching this one, I felt guilty cause on how I sucked taking pictures of my friends and sceneries.
Well, look at that. Who are you getting a picture of? Of a nice girl?
Must watch tier. If you like a roller coaster of emotions, like how an average T1 LOL fan watching T1 games.
Oh my god, there's no way this was the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my fucking life! And I loved it! I fucking loved it! Give me more of that!
Apocalypse Hotel is the anime for you. We've got a post-apocalyptic setting with bittersweet moments, good storytelling, and great character development. For an original anime with no source material, this is a hit for me. I can't justify this review because of how good this anime was, and it really deserved to have a separate video on it. But for now, outs tier. Wait, another My Hero Academia season? Oh wait, it's a spin-off. It's not that I didn't like My Hero Academia or something. I sounded like a tsundere back there. But I thought My Hero Academia Vigilantes is another MHA all over again. After watching it, my prejudice towards these ladies was blown off. This spin-off is a fresh air on the MHA universe, with the protagonist having a weak quirk but is working to be a great hero. Although he needs to work first on his brain rather than being a great hero cause he's dumb as fuck.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole?
It's about like 20 feet.
Must watch tier. Unlike that manga that I really don't want to mention the name, which I feel like I'm gonna crush it again after remembering it, Kowloon generic romance has much more romance development in 6 episodes than that fucking manga in 380 chapters. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Watching each episode of this anime feels like I have more questions than answers. And the premise and plot of Kowloon generic romance is another breath of fresh air to the romance genre. I should mention that the animation, design, and direction is good as fuck. Outs tier. Although Kijin Gentoushou has some similar vibes to Kimetsu no Yaiba, this anime has a solid plotline and a good premise. I really don't want to spoil this one to you since I believe that you'll appreciate it better once you watch it firsthand. The character writings are great, the animation is quite decent, and it feels like you'll be hooked on this. Trust me, you'll like it. Must watch tier. We've got another season of Go Go Loser Rangers, and this time, the stakes are high, the comedy is still comedy, and the animation is good. Not much of an upgrade compared to last season, but it's still watchable. Decent tier. When it comes to my list of anticipated animes this season, Witchwatch is one of them. I'm pretty biased on this one since I'm a fan of the manga series, and when it comes to anime, it's pretty decent. The animation is good, Yuasabi is doing the OP, and overall, the comedy is still there. If you want to have some dopamine while watching anime, add this to your list. But it's better if you read the manga for this one cause of the pacing. Decent tier. The Two Perfect Saint, Tossed Aside by My Fiancé and Sold to Another Kingdom is an anime that is all about a saint who is tossed aside by his fiancé and sold to another kingdom. That's it. That's the gist of the plot. Trust me, this is pretty good. Must watch tier. Kanchigai no Atelier Meister Eiyuu Parte wo Moto Zatsuyougakari ga Jitsu wa Sentou Igai ga SSS rank Datta to Eiyuu Yoku aru Hanashi. Man, they really need to stop with this long ass title. This anime is all about the guy who is kicked out of the hero party because he's useless but has a hidden OP skill, and now the hero party is now shit and the guy who was kicked out was now being sought by girls. Wait a minute! Is this an isekai anime? Okay, just a normal fantasy one. Okay. Other than that, meh tier. Gorilla no Kami kara Kago sareta Reijou wa Ouritsu Kishidan de Kawaigarareru. What the fuck is this song? This anime is all about a girl with some gorilla powers but needs to hide her ability to live a normal life. It's a rom-com anime and it's pretty decent compared to that manga that I will not mention the name again. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Bro, you fucking spent thousands of dollars for that bitch, and you know what? You got rejected, you Decent tier. I swear I'm gonna lose my mind again if I really read another long-ass anime title. Okay, what's next on my list?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
The Brilliance Healer New Life in the Shadows anime adaptation, yeah, I'm not reading that long-ass anime title, is somewhat meh. It has a good plot setting and premise, but the pacing and the plot development has been kinda off-putting compared to some of the anime this season. If they've improved the story pacing and the development of characters, it will be decent to watch. But for now, meh tier. Okay, please don't be a long-ass anime title. What's next? This anime is actually quite decent, and it is a good slice of life anime. I'm just bothered by how the mysteries are not mysteries in the anime, but rather just a normal Tuesday for these people. Like, I don't even know if the mysteries are in easy mode or Chugenji is just too smart to solve the mysteries quicker than Genshin Impact speedrunners speedrunning an entire map. Actually, Genshin speedrunners are way quicker than Chugenji. Yeah. Sorry guys, my bad. Decent tier. Okay. What's next? And please don't be a long-ass anime title. I didn't expect that this anime would make me feel good. And this anime is an isekai anime! How fucked up is that? This is a good isekai anime for this season, and an emotional one at that. Don't expect any action from it cause it's much more of a drama anime than an isekai anime. Decent tier. Maebashi Witches is just another cute girls doing cute things idol anime, but it's actually quite good. Animations and the blend of 3D animation are great, OSTs are good, and the plot is good for this type of anime. I'm not really hooked on the anime, but I give credit to this one since it is actually watchable. Decent tier. Previously, I rated Bye Bye Earth and it was on the meh tier. But I held on to this anime hoping that Season 2 would be good. But Season 2 is just as meh as Season 1. The writing and plot were all over the place and I feel like most of the scenes are forced. At least the animation was good. Meh tier. Your Forma's anime adaptation was quite quirky if I'm sugarcoating it. Honestly, it's shit. As an anime first guy going into the series, I'm expecting that the plot, characters, and their relationships will be at least hinted at or explained. But not on this one, I guess. Watching the first episodes of this anime is super confusing. And I feel like I'm just yeeted to a fucking boss fight in Elden Ring without any tutorial. Trash tier. I've put Kimi-sen Season 2 in the meh tier on my last tier list cause it was cancelled mid-season. But after the production changes and some animation changes that are now reasonable, the plot development problem is still there. Call me a hater of this anime, but if there will be another season of this anime and the animation and production team are the same as this season, I'm skipping that one. Meh tier. We've got another season of Aharen-san doing Aharen things, and as usual, it's good as fuck. Watching this anime feels like I have an IV drip of pure sugar directed into my veins. Must watch tier. God Yeah, this Gundam anime is decent. Decent tier. If you're into shonen nostalgia or just want to look at the remastered version of this anime, Yaiba Samurai Legend is the anime for you. The action animation is great, the plot is quite enjoyable, and as a watcher who didn't know the original version, it is quite watchable. There are hiccups in the show, but overall, it's pretty decent. Decent tier. Makina-san's A Love Bot is about a guy who has feelings for the school idol, but it turns out that the school idol is a robot made for other purposes. And you know what I mean with the other purposes, right? Aside from the fan service, which makes some watchers watch this anime with one hand on their device and one hand on something rising and it's not the shield hero, this anime is pretty whack. Trash tier. What do we like about Isekai? That's right, elf girls. And what's better than elf girls? That's right, yandere elf girls. Wait, what did I just say? Aside from the plot, it's a reverse isekai ecchi anime, so yeah, nothing much new to it. Trash tier. If I'm going to summarize how I felt watching Please Put Them on Takamine-san, this is my summary. In all seriousness, this is not for everyone. I think in comparison to both ecchi animes, this is the better ecchi of this season. Decent tier. If there's an anime this season that is tempting me to touch grass because of the travels, while being an advertisement to visit Japan, Zatsutabi is the pick for this one. This is a comfort slice of life anime that is quite like a stopover or a change of scenery because of the animes this season. Overall, it's quite comforting. Decent tier. If someone will take the first place for cute girls doing cute things this season, a ninja and an assassin under one roof is the one that will win it. The premise talks about the cohabitation and shenanigans of an airhead ninja who can turn things into leaves and a calculative assassin who wants to climb through ranks by having a spotless assassination. The chemistry of these two is impeccable, and the comedic twists and turns of this anime will make you laugh and dread at the same time, cause some of the scenes are quite dark and make you realize that despite of all of this cuteness, they are actually killing someone! Must watch tier. Once Upon a Witch Death is about a witch who has a year to live due to her curse. To lift the curse, she needs to collect 1,000 tears of joy for 1 year. Watching this anime feels like I'm watching Kobato when I was in grade school. But unlike Kobato, this one was more feeling driven and has a much deeper story between each character. The story is well crafted and the feels just hit where it hurts and where it feels to be happy with. The emotional connection of MC to every character that she meets is not rushed and was written with love and care. It feels like instead of rushing to collect 1,000 tears for her curse to be lifted, she was really connecting to these people and helping them genuinely. I really can't describe how I feel good about this series. But for me, this is an easy outs tier. I'm actually quite intrigued on Lazarus cause of its unique plot. A world where there's a cure-all drug that becomes the harbinger of doom to humanity, and a team that needs to find the creator and develop a vaccine within the time limit. However, the execution of it's quite lacking, and I gotta say, it's quite shallow compared to the plot introduced. Although the plot is lacking, the animation is quite good, and it is still watchable. Decent tier. This is actually a good anime with simple plot, good animation, and a good pick for someone who just wants to relax with some facts on how baseball economy works, like how vendors, staffs, and fans interact, baseball rivalries, and other things outside of the baseball game. Must-watch tier. Can a boy-girl friendship survive? My answer is just how this anime's plot fell to the ground headfirst after a good start.
No.
Still, the animation and visuals are good, and the plot is much better than that manga that I will not mention because I'm gonna fucking rap. So, it's still watchable. Decent tier. I'm biased to I've been killing slimes for 300 years and max out my level cause I really like the first season of it. And watching the second season of it, it's still pretty good. The animation and fight scenes are much more animated than Tibate.tptx, which is, by the way, this anime is a slice of life anime! Anyways, this is still a feels good anime, and I really recommend watching both seasons of it. Must watch tier. I expect that I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire is going to be another trash anime since this is an isekai. But after watching it, it is actually quite good. The mixture of comedic, dark, and serious tropes and plots is balanced. With a decent animation, overall, it's pretty decent. Decent tier. Summer Pockets is an anime adaptation of a visual novel of the same name. Like in the VN, this anime adapted the different roots of every heroine like Yosuga no Sora. Minus the, the Alabama part. And for me, it's actually quite nice since we can see different interactions between the MC and the heroines. Though, I don't really recommend watching this one for newbies since it may blow their minds off. Decent tier. I've heard so many mixed and negative reactions towards the adaptation of From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman, mostly saying that the manga is better, which is actually really not news for me. But I'm diving here headfirst in the anime without any knowledge of the manga, and for me, it is quite enjoyable. It's a breath of fresh air for me, cause the protagonist here is an old man rather than a teenager. Though the story pacing is kinda meh, the animation is great, and the blending of 2D and 3D elements during fight scenes is well crafted. See that, Tibate? That's how you make a fight scene. Overall, I quite enjoyed watching this one, and will probably gonna read the manga so that I can say if the manga is better than the anime. But for now, must watch tier. The Shiunji family children's plot is just like your Alabama's normal Monday morning. We've got a male MC with siblings who was revealed to be not related to each other. Now you get why I called normal Monday morning for Alabama. Anyways, the plot of this one is quite quirky, and I'm pretty interested in the relationship dynamics between siblings. So far, there have been some romantic developments which are pretty good and much better than that manga. Wait a minute. You're telling me this anime's creator is also the creator of that manga? Then how come this is much better than that? Huh? What the fuck? Must watch tier. And that's it for the Spring 2025 tier list. We've got some good shit animes this season and some shit animes this season. And as usual, if you have other thoughts for this tier list, drop your thoughts in the comments section below. But remember, whatever thought you may have, either good ones or bad ones, it will be much better than Rent a Girlfriend. No, for real though, I'm so done with that manga. I'm so done with Chizuru. I'm so done with Kazuya. I'm so done with all of them. Yeah, baby, we are so back.